Guys, how you all doing? Hope you're all well. So I'm just going to bring to you some new stuff from Makeup Revolution and Freedom Makeup London. I just thought I'll combine both of these together because they both released some newer items around the same time. If you don't know, Freedom Makeup London is basically the sister company of Makeup Revolution. Freedom Makeup London is geared towards making pro makeup more affordable. Now, the majority of these are more tools and you know, extras as opposed to, you know, actual makeup. But I do have some makeup stuff from the Freedom Makeup London line. So anyway, I've been okay, so starting with Makeup Revolution, I'm just going to show you some of their brushes that they've recently released, and these brushes are actually supposed to be dupes for the Real Technique brushes, which range from like, they're about the 20 something pound range, those Real Technique brushes, and the brushes I'm talking about are these ones. Now this is the Makeup Revolution version, and I've picked up 4 of them. I believe there are 4 in this range. But these are the ones I picked up, so I'm gonna show you what they all look like. I haven't even played with them yet because I just thought I want to show you before I get them all dirty and, you know, can't clean them properly, you know what I mean? So I just thought I'd bring them out now. But they're called the Revolution Ultra Metals range. Yeah, this one is the Ultra Flawless brush. So this is what the powder brush looks like. It's really, really nice. It's a if you can see that, it's more of, it's not like a fluffy, like big fluffy brush. It's more of a flat brush, if you can see, like a flat fluffy brush, which I think is really good because it could work really well underneath your eyes, like to set your powder under your eyes and stuff, which I think would work great. These feel very, very soft. They are all synthetic hairs. They feel extremely, extremely soft on my hand. Yeah, and I think, yeah, it'll be a great tool for setting under the eyes and just, you know, yeah, just think it'll be really, really cool. So I'm looking forward to using that. And they do come in this like brassy or bronzy kind of handle, if you can see that there. So yeah, they're very, very gorgeous. The only difference with the Real Techniques one is that the bottom of the Real Techniques one is more pointed and longer, I believe. I don't have any of those Real Technique brushes because I didn't want to spend 20 something pounds on one of those, so I don't have one to compare with, but I do know that they are a bit thinner and pointier towards the bottom. But these feel really sturdy. Yeah, they feel quite, not heavy, but they do feel quite durable. I don't know how to explain that, but yeah, really, really nice. So looking forward to using that one. I also picked up the Ultra Sculpt brush, and it just looks like that, if you can see. So yeah, so looking forward to using this one as well. This one would be really, really nice to highlight for your cheekbone highlights, etc. Really, really nice for that, actually. Definitely looking forward to using that. Yeah, I can definitely see me using it for highlighting, etc. Again, it's not a fluffy brush, as you can see when it's on its side. It does like flatten a bit and then it goes like, it's like pointed towards the tip. This next brush is their Ultra Flat Contour brush, and as you can see, it's quite a shorter brush. If you can see, the bristles are much shorter than the other brush, and the top of it is quite dense as well. So yeah, this would be really great for contouring, definitely, and getting into, you know, the cheekbones, as you can see there. So yeah, looking forward to using this for the cheekbones. Again, really, really nice brush, very soft as well, but very dense. This is the most dense of the bunch. And then the last brush that I've got in this range is this brush, which is the Ultra Pointed Crease brush. And this is the only one I think is the only one for the eyes. But yeah, this is the crease brush, and again, this is quite soft and definitely great for, you know, getting into your crease area, your eyes, etc. Really nice for precision. I can't say that word, but anyway, you know what I mean. So yeah, really nice for that. So looking forward to using all of these brushes. And if I'm correct, I believe you can get these now on line from Makeup Revolution, and I also think you can actually pick up some of these in Superdrugs as well. I think you can pick some of these up in Superdrugs as well, but if you can't pick them up in Superdrugs, you can definitely pick them up online from Makeup Revolution's store. Now the next brush pack that I want to quickly talk about is this one, and this one I was really excited about as well. This is the Ultra Sculpt and Blend collection, and it basically comes with 3 brushes and a beauty blender, or a blending sponge if you want to call it that. Now it tells you on the back as well what each brush is for, so all I'm going to do is just quickly open this up. Okay, so once I've opened it up, that's what they all look like inside. So I'll start off with the sponge. So this is just basically a dupe of the beauty blender basically. This feels quite soft. I haven't used it yet, but it does feel quite soft. It's much softer than I've felt with like other dupes, like where they can be very, very hard. With this collection, we have this brush, which is quite nice. This is the Powder Sculpt and Blend brush. You know, you can use it to do your powder contour, for example, or you can even use it for foundation, you know, I don't know. But yeah, I think it's quite nice. It's like a angled brush, if you can see that there. Now this next brush is quite a small brush. This is, I've never actually seen a brush like this before. This is a Cheek and Highlight Sculpt and Blend brush. Now I am assuming that this would be really good for cream contour and blending out your cream contour, because it is quite a small brush. But yeah, I don't know, I've never used a brush like this before, so it's quite unusual to me. And then in this range we've got a eyeshadow blending brush, which I love. Favorite types of brushes, because you can never blend too much. So yeah, so loving this, and it's very, very soft as well. Yeah, it's super soft. So yeah, loving that they've put a blending brush in this range as well. Okay, so the last things that I picked up from Makeup Revolution were just some more of their sponges. Now, I picked up this sponge here, which is basically, again, another dupe for the beauty blender. And you can see that there, like I just showed you with the black sponge, but this one is pink, so yeah, this is definitely a dead-on dupe for the beauty blender. This sponge, which is basically another blending sponge, blending sponge, but this one's just a bit different. It's smaller, and it's actually, if you can see that, can you see that there? It's actually got a flat surface here and a flat surface here, so you can see the difference between that and the regular beauty blender. This one is a bit harder. It is called a hard sponge, to be honest with you. It's much harder than the others, but yeah, looking forward to trying that one out. And then lastly, from Makeup Revolution, finally, I picked this up, which is basically, can you see that? Yeah, this is basically the brush cleaner. And you just put your fingers into this hole, and yeah, and you can just, let's get one of the brushes. You can basically just clean your brushes off. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to using that, because yeah, I've needed one of these, and I didn't want to spend like a ridiculous amount on buying a brush cleaner. So I was so happy when I saw that they actually released this. Guys, I'll make sure I try and put all the prices of everything down below, or at least put the links down below so you can check out how much each of these were. So that was everything from Makeup Revolution. So the next item I'm going to show you is, or the next items are everything from Freedom Makeup London. The first thing is this, which I was actually one of the things I was most excited about, and it's the Pro Studio Priming Water. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, where have I heard of priming waters before? A lot of people have been talking about the Smashbox Priming Water, Studio Priming Water, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, basically this is supposed to be quite similar to that. Now, I don't have the Smashbox one. I've never used priming water before, so I didn't really know what to expect. I have used this. I don't know, I used it. I felt my makeup actually didn't last very long when I used this, because I used this with one of their primers, and yeah, my makeup wasn't lasting very long, and I was looking a bit shiny throughout the day. So yeah, I don't really know. I don't know if this is gonna be great or anything, but I will still use it anyway. Yeah, I don't know, I just wasn't that impressed by this, to be honest with you. The other thing that I use, which I wasn't too impressed by either, is the oil control base. I basically mixed these two together. Like, I used this by itself one day and it didn't work, so I used these two together, and again, it didn't work for me, but I don't know. This is the oil control base, and it's basically a primer that's supposed to control your oils, as it suggests. Can you see that? So it comes with a pump, and it's just like a cream, and then it just goes clear when you rub it in. And it just says that you should just rub it in, and I rubbed it in, and I tapped it in, and I did everything, like, but it just didn't, I mean, for me, it just didn't work. Maybe because I'm just so used to my Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector, which I love. No other primer seems to be doing anything for me, and again, this one just didn't, so yeah, that was a bit of a disappointment. Now this, again, I've used this one. This is the fixing spray, and again, I mean, this was probably a bit better than the others, but again, it didn't make my makeup last very long. Yeah, all three of these products, I just didn't find them to be great for me personally. I mean, they might work for you, but for me, they just didn't work, unfortunately. Now this I haven't tried. This is the Strobe cream, and I believe MAC obviously has a Strobe cream, and it's basically supposed to be like, it's a bottle like this, and it's supposed to be like a highlighting cream. Yeah, and you can put it like underneath your foundation, and if I just rub it in, you can kind of see. It's supposed to just give you like a luminous kind of effect or feel. I don't know. To me, it just looks like a moisturizer. I have no idea, but anyway, that is what it looks like on me. I don't know. I just don't get it. Okay, so the next things are more makeup related. Okay, so I picked up two of these highlighting palettes or highlighters. The first, these are supposed to be dupes for the Hourglass, I think, like ambient lighting kind of palettes or whatever you call them. This one is called Diffused, and it's supposed to give you like a light shimmer effect. You're supposed to be able to, like, you know, dab that all or brush it all over your face, and it just gives you a nice diffused light glow kind of on your face, which I think is quite nice. For me, it's just probably a bit too light for me to do it all over my face, but for a nice highlight, I think it would work really well. And this one is called Brighten, and with Brighten, I think you're supposed to kind of try and put underneath your eyes or somewhere, again, to give that kind of brightening effect. And I'll just show you that there, and you can see that. That's Brighten. Let's see if you can see that. Can you see that? So yeah, so that's Brighten right there, and that is Diffused up there. So Diffused is more like a white, silvery kind of finish, and Brighten is more pinky in its tone. Now, I think if you are lighter skin tone, like Caucasian skin tone, then this would work for you quite well in terms of brightening, because obviously of that pinky undertone. But for me, it just looks like a pink highlight. The next item that I saw and I picked up is this, which is basically their Pro Contour Stick in the shade Medium number 2. Now, this is what it looks like, first of all. Can you see that? And I picked up Medium number 2, which is their darkest one, because, well, as of when I picked it up, it was their darkest one. That's the one I saw that was the darkest one. Because in their powder range, that's the shade I am. For their sculpting powder, I use Medium number 2, which again is their darkest one. So I thought it would translate to this. Now, guys, let me just show you. Okay, where should I put this? Let me put it here. This is the contour, yeah? Can you see that on me? Like, really, guys, really? Yeah, that's not doing much for me at all. No, this is basically my skin tone. I can't use this as a contour. I could probably use it as a concealer. And then on this side, you're supposed to have the highlighting shade. Yeah, that's it there. I don't know, I don't like this at all, this product. It's not nice at all. It doesn't fit my skin tone. Anyway, I think I'll get away with using this as a, you know, same skin tone concealer, but apart from that, it probably won't work for me at all. The next couple of things are just some lip products. I'm more of a fan of their Pro Melts that they originally had, and I just picked up 2 more of their Pro Melts which I thought looked quite nice. So I picked up this one in the shade Debut, and it's just like a pinky, light pinky nude colour. And I'll just swatch it here. Can you see that? And their Pro Melts are like a thicker gloss. So that's Debut right there. It's quite a nice colour. And then I also picked up this one, which is more of a winter, autumn winter kind of a colour, and it's called No Heroes, and it's a really, really nice colour. I really like this colour actually. This is my favourite one, I think. Yeah, this is definitely my favourite, and that's that one there. Can you see it? No Heroes. Beautiful, beautiful shade. And then the last thing which I was most excited about was this. They basically came out with some new, well, they came out with their whole new range, a dupe basically for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. And yeah guys, this is basically their version of the Dip Brow Pomade. And yeah, I picked it up in the shade Ebony, which is that shade, and that's the shade I am in the Anastasia one. And yeah, I thought I would try it out. Now I haven't used mine yet, as you can tell, but I was just super impressed when I saw this. I was just like, Ebony is quite like a dark brown colour. It's not black, it's a dark brown, dark brown. But yeah, they've got loads of colours in this. I can't remember the amount, but they've got a lot of different colours in this range as well, which is really good. So yeah, pick this up if you can. I haven't tried it, but I've heard or read some people's reviews of it, and they said that they actually really like it. So yeah. Okay guys, that is actually it from me. So hopefully that was useful, gave you some ideas as to what you can pick up. I do know that Freedom is actually in some Superdrugs right now, or is launching, or is soon to be launched. I don't know. By the time I put this up, it may already be in stores. But yeah guys, that is really it. So I will see you and speak to you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon. Take care. Bye. Luxe Velvet Lip Lacquer, and it's